Hello. Okay. Welcome back to another stream for Justice for All. Okay. So we're kind of going down into the second trial, which I'm really interested about, like what's gonna happen next on here, cause this is the part where we're actually gonna find out what Morgan Fay has to do with all of this, and I'm really suspicious of her. Like, she seems like the culprit that must have caused Maya to be framed, because one, we already saw her that she doesn't seem to like her mother after smiling evilly at a picture of her last time, but also she's kind of really suspicious. She was very suspicious to me ever since we interacted with her after Maya supposedly shot the person, the doctor. So I'm really curious what she's gonna say, because I'm assuming we're gonna actually have to interview her, but she's very suspicious. So unless that would be interesting if she was like a red herring, because I wonder how they're gonna twist if she is actually a red herring this whole time. But yeah.
Nick,
Yeah.
do you know that Von Carver's daughter is only 18, just like me?
Oh yeah. Wait, she's not 16 anymore. Yeah. Why?
I was just thinking how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then, you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master. I'm just still a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through.
Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother's coming today to show her support.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey.
Oh, hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
No, this is my daughter. I'm in love with a man whose name is Edgeworth.
But Pearly, not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. Do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your hallowed time.
Phew, thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
You might not believe this, but I think your aunt framed you. June 22, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fay.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. I don't think you should say it. That's like a brand. She has some. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who had never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Is anyone gonna like question why there's like the small girl didn't turn into me? We're not gonna question that. They're just like, okay, we're just used to it now. This is about the spirit mediums. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in the country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. Okay, so they're just used to it now. They're like, okay. Possession. That's just a normal Tuesday. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
The defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes! And this key is proof of that. The only key to the channeling chamber was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Alright, let's hear it!
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What?
But, Miss Von Karma! Then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then the person in the picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I expected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. Oh god, I wonder how she's gonna feel seeing Mia possessing her daughter. She's like, why is she possessing my daughter? What is going on here? Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I'm a spirit medium in the manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in the matter of speaking?
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique of Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique!
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is.
Yes, that is!
You, be quiet! Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. Lies! Lies!
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in the possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Order! Miss Fey, please testify to the court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Maya's escape. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Shouldn't we have seen her though if she escaped? With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that, so that means you didn't even do the spirit technique at all. So you just lied. You kind of contradicted yourself though already, because you said you did the technique, but then you said that she ran away and you didn't know where she went, so how were you able to do the technique then? Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right, she is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Maya's escape. Okay, we're gonna press on. Just now, you said toast to- okay, girl, I shouldn't have pressed on this. I was referring to you, that foreign lady, and yourself, good sir. Laud is not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. Damn, okay! I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot, yeah! In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Fey?
Oh, I didn't get all the health, so it just came back to when... Okay, so every time I do the Quagma thing, I have the same health as the one in the trials. Okay, I have to keep that in mind now. Yeah, keeping health in this game is harder than last time. Like, because I feel like last time you get a lot of like resets for full health. No, it's just like it carries on, which is gonna be a lot harder. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as calling the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. That's true.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. Push farther, push. I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply do not wish for there to be more victims. That's all. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and the bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue.
Okay. That was one of the bad things. That's the first bad thing that ever happened with pressing further. It's always been something good. This is the first time it's just like actually bad for us. Interesting. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. Hi, Money. You didn't miss anything. I just kind of started the trial. And the strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however.
Objection!
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya. So, you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only a matter that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade, Mystic Maya, had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Ah!
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later.
Yes, very well.
What does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit that such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically large and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already if Mr. Phoenix writes? What about the picture? Remember that at that time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know it firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Oh, yes, I would have, however. And then... You fainted. I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy witness, elaborate on that point for us. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great, well now what? Oh god, I don't know how this is gonna work. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the This was bad. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now then that you mentioned it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that the witness is unable to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she had said, we can establish at my fate and leave the chamber.
I hope that isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, that is exactly what she's... Ah!
Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Oh, it's Miney. Yeah, okay, so the Anne is gone.
Who is it?
The prosecution calls Miss Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Miney. I think you can see where this is headed. Okay. Witness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is, Miney. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
Even that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
And I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir!
Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Well, I guess.
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir!
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have you some spine! For my sake. Then a murder.
When the channeling started, I was, sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. It was oh my god, totally my sister. I, hadn't seen her in, so long. I was so happy in, a sad way. My sister, she, told me something, totally terrible.
Now hold on your horses, young lady. You're saying that person that entered in your room was your sister.
Yes, yes.
Don't you mean the defendant Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Miney, she was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness?
Yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what the terrible thing was? I'm sure would love to hear about it.
Do I totally, really have to?
Of course, totally.
Miss Miney, please!
My sister, this is what she said to me.
That was no accident. Oh. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Miney. Yeah, this is what we saw in the beginning.
She took her revenge! Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There, are you satisfied with Your Honor?
I still can't believe it! I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find out one loose thread and unwind the tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. After the murder. Okay, let's go! Okay, this is where I need to save. Let's lock in. Let's go. Okay. Was that because of your sesame allergy? Was it?
Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds in the lunch they served that day. I had this premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day.
Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Do you know the time?
Maybe a little before 11 a.m., something like that, I think.
We have to look at the record. 11 a.m.
Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room.
Oh, so, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad. I thought it was obvious.
No, it's okay. It's really...
That's it? Why do you stop mid-sentence?
Did I... So, what was I talking about again?
Never mind. Witness, allow this person to enter the side room. Are you absolutely sure?
I guess.
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
I don't know. I mean, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright!
That the defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney? You were happy in a sad way.
Yeah, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But, maybe if I was, someone who didn't know about, their cults. But I, know all about the Korean channeling technique.
What is the Korean channeling technique? The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? No! Question further. So you really didn't think about anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. There was any reason for me to, think anything was strange.
Wait, if she knew that the Korean channeling technique, shouldn't she know it should be in a specific place, not, happening outside of the channeling room? But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright! The question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important?
It is very important. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured it out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Oh, crap.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Okay, I'm, totally cool with that.
I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. Costume? What do you mean by costume? So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird.
Mia's talking to herself that like she's found something wrong. That's impossible.
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go now?
So I think that part is where we have to like present something. I'm so sorry, I did not read it yet. Also, hello, Kamsoga. My sister. Oh crap! I was gonna press that part. I know there has to be something where I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. It's really a long series. To be honest, I'm still pretty busy. Even if I'm like close to the holidays, so like things might, hopefully like next week things are gonna be like calmer, but I'm really not sure when. I don't want to talk about my personal life outside of streaming. That's something I want to like keep quiet about. Something terrible. What was this thing she told you? But I will say, I do not. I barely have like time to read things, or like this is the streaming part is probably the only time where I actually get to like do something.
Huh? Like, didn't I just like tell you about it? Did you like forget already?
Foolish fool with a foolish sea, for her brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. That's a lot of foolish. She loves it. She loves the word foolish. Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? Yeah, ask to hear it again. I'm sorry, but could I hear the story one more time?
Like, sure, no problem. I'll even like tell it all spooky like for you.
Okay. That was no accident. Okay. Ooh, she has like, they turn off the light, she has like a flashlight on her face, and she's like, that was no accident, I was drugged with sleeping pills. Like, everything. Was murdered by that person. I'm really curious if they're gonna do like a plot twist where it's like a switcheroo. This isn't Miney, but this is Mimi.
Like, how was that?
It was a little scary.
Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I like put too much spookiness into it.
I know that has to be something I can use, but where? She really put a lot of that. Okay, this is where. Okay, so it has to be this fourth part. It has to be this part. Let me save because this is different. What if you pointed out like what her sister used to look like? Is like you don't feel like the costume was weird? Made something like terrible. So it can't be that. It has to be something here. The blood? Yeah, the blood! Wait, so the costume wasn't weird at all, but you weren't worried about the blood? Like, that wasn't something you thought of? Scared at all, and like her costume looked totally normal. So we could point that this might be the thing. Okay. Interesting stuff to check. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Objection!
That was a very well spun lie, Miss Miney. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yeah, pretty normal seeing all that blood. No, it's just cranberry juice, guys. Don't worry about it. It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and...
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. Oh, I wonder if we picked a picture it would have been the same result then. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. Blood spray. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying that not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Oh no, Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me!
Oh god.
I'm not...
She has the same eyes as her sister.
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
The witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand though. But you know, Phoenix, you know.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony.
If you please!
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. After the murder part 2, okay.
The side room was, kinda dark, you know. So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
And you didn't see the whole murder? Wait, we didn't even get to see you there.
Yes, now I see, and now you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't modest the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No! I'm not satisfied. Okay, hold on. We were just dot.
Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
Okay, let me just hit this quick. After the murder. Press this one. Really, because I thought it was a pretty bright inside the room. Don't you push your subjective opinions on this court.
That's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You're such a hopeless cause, witness. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Okay.
Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. You didn't see the blood?
Yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well.
That's,
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, totally didn't. All I was looking at, her face.
But you looked at her costume too, that doesn't make any sense. Continue. And what was your sister, Miss Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. I think, she knew. She said there was something really bad. And, she said that she wanted to go with me to, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed a person, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry I killed a person in your in your channeling room. Yeah, my bad. That's what she said. This is very suspicious. Because we didn't even see her. Was your sister calm by that time?
I guess so. I guess maybe, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like it to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. So the sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready.
And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know.
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Like, what do you mean?
When you... arrived at the crime scene. I'm talking about when you arrived at the channeling chamber, of course. There was like a dead body there.
Like, no, nothing strange.
What should I do? Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wonder if I put too much faith in Miney's ability to do anything with that brain. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes the testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statements, he'll end the trial. I know. We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. Okay, so that's definitely that last point. Okay, let's try another area. I'm talking when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
I'm like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Okay, so it's Ed stuff. Yeah, I should have pressed the other one. Think harder. I know you have something. Okay, so it's... That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something all on the way up to the chilling room is all that important?
Oh, it is important. It's very important. I asked you because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testament.
Like, I don't get why, but okay.
I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Didn't see anyone. Okay. Try to remember that time.
Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way.
I guess this really is a dead end. Something you finally pull out of the witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good, I can't find anything wrong. Okay, so it's... Is this weird they didn't change that? That's one. What? Did I skip it? Okay, hold on, I have to go back there. Did I skip the option? Or is that like permanent? Oh god. Oh, do I actually have to present here? Okay. Maybe I have to present. This was what's supposed to happen. So I thought that was like the wrong thing, but apparently I think that is the right thing. I just have to present something. I didn't see anyone on the way to like the channeling chamber. What could have been? Wait. We could bring out this thing, right? The diagram. Because if we went to the she was from the side room. Maffei Manor guide map partial. Meditation room. She didn't see the ant. Wait, when she was going the way, no, because the ant was in the channeling chamber and she said she fainted. She didn't see us. We would have been outside. Where would our area be? Because it's not part of the winding way. It's not part of the meditation room, right? This is a partial map, though. It's either this one. Could be like, it's impossible. You could have saw someone, but like... Oh, he could have seen Pearly. Right, because Pearly was in the winding way, so there's no way she couldn't have seen anyone. So we could present that map. I don't think there's anything else here, but I think we could present this map. Let me save, because I don't think I saved. And I wanna just take care of all the health I have. Okay. We're gonna present that map. Where's okay? That was right there.
Objection!
Oh crap! That was the wrong one. Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. What? Okay. So that didn't go so well. So maybe it isn't the same. What could contradict this statement? Can I change it again or no? Give it another shot. Do I have to like listen to all of this again? Hold on. Okay, let's just listen. What the heck? Oh. No. Okay, I guess that worked.
Objection! Hold it! Hold it!
Okay.
Hold it!
Okay, so it has to have to present something. What can I present? I didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Oh wait, profiles. I could say Pearly.
Objection!
Okay. I was on the right track. I just didn't pick the profiles. I need to remember picking the profiles for this game. Oh my gosh. You see that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, this is impossible.
Like, what do you mean?
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting, you have a semi-intelligent look on your face, so what is about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden. Yep. Which means anyone walking through that area would have seen her. So Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that? Oh my god.
Objection!
As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. But I feel like if Pearly saw her sister with all that blood, wouldn't she scream though? Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing preposterous?
Objection!
Well, she broke a vase at that time, so maybe she should have seen something. It's not preposterous and I can prove it. What's sort of foolish? There's no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Wait, there's... Oh, wow. Okay, I have to present something. The vase. Broken by Pearl right before the murder. Right? Bro, right before the murder. Oh, wait. It says right before the murder, though. Under repair in the hallway. Oh, under repair... Oh my gosh, I didn't read the whole thing. Until police came. There is no way once someone walking along the winding way. Just present this. This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot. What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why.
She broke the urn! Ah!
Why? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You're a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you were really at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No. There's no way. Yeah, I guess so, okay. Your allies end here.
Well, what do you mean?
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room, and I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Help me, Mia! It's in the evidence. It's in her testament. It's in her testimony. I think it's in her testimony. Earlier in her testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statements.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber. You know...
It's true, at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So? Like, what does that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact?
How?
I concede that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Oh my gosh. She's lying!
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor, but that's a partial map, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Objection!
Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Hold on, this sounds like I might die. So I'm gonna save. Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Miney. Now, now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
Take that!
Miss Miney was here, of course.
But that's channeling chamber.
Bruh. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order, that's why that is... Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding?
Where? Where was I hiding? You have to be hiding here. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen. Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind the folding screen.
See, you stupid jerk.
Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball.
No, Miss Miney. When so young, so you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps, as if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Hey, don't do that to that beret. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. The help of this. This thing? The clothing box, right? Because that's... It has the hole, so it has to be this. Miss Miney, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
That tiny little box? No person could fit in that.
We saw Loda fit in it. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Loda disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
Objection!
But that clothing box was on the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. It has the hole.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. The clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, I can. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove the clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh god. This thing? I feel like it's the folding screen because it has the same thing, the 8 inches off the ground. And then this one also says 8 inches off the ground, so it has to be the same thing. Take a look at the clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit that surprise. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both this box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Ugh. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yet, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order! So what you were saying?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miney Miney? That is exactly what I am saying. Miss Miney Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey!
She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved to the clothing box to this crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled to the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself. It really is impossible for one person to do all this preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? But you can't be serious. Huff huff. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. Ugh, this person. If it wasn't someone from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten in the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey.
Isn't that wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? Grr. You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? She's gonna have a freak out. Oh geez. I think this was what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in Medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both whom they had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected!
Yes. Miss Dr. Gray was actually not dead yet. With the loss of restraint, he fired a shot at his attacker, and that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
But what is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder. Ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
Who is that laughing at the time like this? Oh god, who is it? Ah!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, you're still by chance evolving. What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma! Surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Mon Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix writes, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is... if this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh. Working together with a medium, pretending to be one putting on the whole act. It's because, like AJ said, like, she wanted revenge on the doctor, so she killed him. And so if she had the help with Morgan, they were helping each other, so like, Miney got rid of the doctor because of revenge, while Morgan got help for, I guess, Maya being in jail, so that means her daughter could be, like, the master, right? Or her, she could be the master. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one more thing. Why would Miss Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive? I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason why you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. Ha! This is I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Just great. Now she even is calling me my full name by my full name. Now she knows your full name now. You think I didn't did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you wanna say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, that guy that's the thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. I was, like, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her hairhead persona. However, you see, how? Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney was stated is very true. Now, the revenge's plan is overcomplicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any true decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Just so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. Ugh. What happened? I thought I had it for sure.
Hee. See, like, it's just as I, told you. I hope you like your slice of humble pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Miney.
Hold it. Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
Alright, the court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue cross-examination after we reconvene.
To be continued. Yeah, oh my god. We're reconvening. June 22, 12:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Is it really true about my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Miney could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan.
That's terrible. Why would my aunt?
Everything is going just as predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh, hi? Miss Von Karma.
Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick?
It's because my father, no.
Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your father.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say your own situation.
Looking tall on me even though we're the same age.
Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it would bring your father back. I think isn't it canon that Phoenix has never lost a trial before? Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we'll know who the real winner is.
We will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Can you prove Miss Miney of the motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Oh god, we gotta lock in here. Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Okay, no, I don't need to save right now.
Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove. that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Okay. How much time have I been on this? This is for an hour, okay. It was last year in May. Okay, she could be talking about, the 14 patients, right? There was this malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
Well, what was the cause of that mistake?
Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
Objection!
The incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis.
The night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted.
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder then the car accident happened. So then why did you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
Choo-choo! But
But, like, I don't have, like, a driver's license.
This is news to me. This was news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. We have your driver's license.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Your driver's license wasn't it found in the area where the accident happened, so...
Like, okay, anyway.
Okay, I can't use the driver's license on that code yet. The accident happened at night, correct?
Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 AM or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due to, like, the real soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard.
So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. And your sister, what happened to her?
I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on.
Please tell us more about your escape in more detail.
I, like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about that accident in, like, detail anymore.
Well, it's alright, no need to push yourself.
I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know?
If it's that article, then I've already got it. I didn't have my license. We already have our license now. And that's why you were in the passenger seats.
Like, yeah. I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home.
I see. Phoenix. Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's got to be some sort of secret sleeping in the testimony. Yes, so let's find out one question contradiction and end this. Okay, wait, let me press this part first. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then?
Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd, and, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th.
Two accidents back to back, do you assume it's just a coincidence?
My sis is, like, totally tired, so that's why
I didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over the drive. I didn't have, like... When did she have her license at the time? Does it say? Yeah, I think this might be it. Hold on, let me save here. She says she didn't have it in the time, but I think we could still present that. I think we could. I didn't have my license, so like I couldn't take over driving. I need my supply on. Yeah, that's what I thought too. And Miney, okay. Let's present the license.
Objection!
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
Wait, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license, and they used that as a reference to put her face back together.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but
I didn't get it until after the accident. Wrong. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hody, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, so.
what are you talking about? The perverted fake clinic director.
It's the perverted fake clinic director, and how did you even— oh god, ah! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like last November.
Wrong! What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? When in the—
That's what happened, Mr. Wright.
Why are you saying that? Why, dude?
The time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Ow! Brian Webb will accommodate.
And why, without a license, someone this and her sister could not have switched drivers?
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive.
Ow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Girl, do you have a whip too? What, you do Mia with the whip and the pain and the owl? Miss Mia, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because
I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony, Miss Miney, if you please.
like how annoying. Oops, like sorry, didn't mean to be mean.
I wouldn't be allowed.
Like around the time I was like really close to getting my license, my sis was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then the defendant may question the witness.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but...
Hold it!
So what do you mean by really close?
Like I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
Permits.
Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit, or a driver's license, or a car. Ignorance is the way is to be wept. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So like, may I continue? My sis was like this whole game.
Hold it!
She's valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain, and, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with her dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car.
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I would say that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Okay, next try asking something more significant, alright?
Oh, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
Hold it!
Yeah, that's the one we saw in the animation. It was a new car. Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Are those her boyfriend's initials?
No, it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor, yes? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special port car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's all my points. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
I wonder how often it is for, like, lawyers in real life being like, I think this is the problem, but, like, in their head they're like, I'm just bluffing. I wonder how many times, like, lawyers bluff. I'm assuming it's, like, a lot. Especially when it comes to, like, with, like, Phoenix's, like, case right here. From the defendant, like, defending the defendant's side. Sure, whatever. My sis' new car was like a totally special model from England. Wait. I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it, sure, yeah! So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Yeah, why are British cars good? Wait, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is the opposite to our cars here in the States. Oh! Yeah, I forgot that this was in the States, not in Japan. I forgot. Sometimes when they mention that they're like in the States, I kind of get like a little backlash a bit, because I'm just like, yeah, this is a Japanese game, and then they talk about like states and like burgers, and I'm like, wait, no, this is supposed to be in the States. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on this right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? I love this. What do you mean? This like shape and the way it starts, the feeling manual transmission, and the cool AC. Dude, are you sure this is not Miney? Because she loves cars. Forgive me. Personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. It's kind of goofy. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting... Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah. I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, like, in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There is something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony, but we have to attack it and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. Well, we already found the flaw, we just need to present something. And me, I almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. That was squirrely. So it has to be this. My sis's new car was like a totally special model from England, so I think we can look at the article and check what was the car like. Two women crashed into highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation was revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Miney holds interview. Totally sleep. There's a huge crash. The right door and like got out. I don't like anything else. 14 patients. Overdose. Okay. The one driving whose sister was Miney. I need to look at backup testimony. She said she didn't. She came from the right side. Right, she came from the right side. Am I letting a noob drive my car? I'm suddenly thinking about like cars differently now after this, because like in Japan, it's like you drive on the right side, right? But if this is like states, right? This is like the opposite, right? I think I'm overthinking this too far. That's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. It has to be this one, special model from England. What else do I have? Yeah. No, okay, no, it has nothing. It has to be these articles. Oh. I'm not thinking right. It's just new car was like a totally special model from England. It has to be that. I just don't know what to present there, because I don't think the clipping really said specifically what the car was. I'm going investigation. If Miss Miney is to believe the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney was the nurse of the Grace. Add a coincidence. Yeah, they don't say anything about the car. Do I need to press again? I may need to press again. What did I just say here again? How can you say that as you speaking car? Like, you wouldn't want to delay it. You think that the car is getting dirty, she's in there. It's the car. What do I present for the car? What do I present here? I am not sure what to present here. It has to be these two. I think I'm in circles. Why would she? Okay, wait. If it was a new special car. Where would she? Maybe like if we're not counting the part, we're not associating the drugging part. Why would she drive it if she was sleepy? God, I don't know. Which one is it? Special model for from England. Maybe it's this. I have to let me save. I don't think I saved. But I think I'm wrong. I think it's the article again because I don't know what else could be. Special model from the car, England. But I think it's this statement. I just don't know which thing to present. What plans? Everything else is from Maya's case. There's just only two things. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's just go back to that clipping. Present this again.
Objection!
Miss Miney, do you remember this article? Wait, okay, what was the contradiction there that in that article? Maybe I just didn't see what was it again. It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it, but I opened the right door and like got out. Okay, so it was the seating. I said something about that earlier, and then I confused myself. God damn it. That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were on an American car, but it would be the opposite in the British car.
Opposite!
The two of them were riding in the British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Whoa. Whoa.
Order, the court order!
Ah. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Aini said the person who was driving, it was her older sister, Miney. That is what Aini said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Aini or Mimi, who was really driving the car? Wait, who was really driving the car? It was Mimi, and Aini isn't Aini, it's Mimi. It's like... it was Aini, because she had her license. And the answer is Aini Miney, of course.
Why would you say that?
Miss Aini Miney just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow! I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool with who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At the time, Miss Miney Miney had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't really know the real truth behind the accident. The real truth. Think outside the box, isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Aini or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Oh. Again? The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Aini Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which really leads us to the next question. Next
Question!
Who is this person standing at the witness stand right now? Oh, is it actually? Is it actually Mimi? What sort of idiotic ruse to this, Mr. Phoenix, right? The witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. The witness's real name is... That would have taken a lot of health from me, oh my god! Mimi Miney, that is your real name. Oh my gosh, from that one statement, I could have lost a lot of my health. You gotta be kidding me. I guess it's like really obvious, but like, damn. All the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? They copied it from her license. The witness had her severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used the picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then,
that body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Aini Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? Oh my god. Tell us the whole thing, though. Because that makes sense, especially at when she said, for you, Aini. She was saying that as for revenge. The car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Aini. With this, she effectively erased Miney, from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
Well, what do you mean? Ah!
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person, but she wasn't dead, specifically the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Miney was still in fact alive. And the fact would have been discovered and had the channeling been conducted, so this witness had to stop this from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes, before the channeling. Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting the witness about communicating with the dead. And in the moment, his fate was sealed. Damn.
What? Well, Miss Miney, Miss
What? Why do you say mine? Name just now. Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness. That's right. I admit it. My real name is Miney. The Quake Doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was too close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why?
This is like an insane plot twist.
Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself to become your own sister?
For revenge? I think I understand why. Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. What? Oh, yeah, this.
Take that!
That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. At that time, it couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in the incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident, her sister, and even her own face. That was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Damn. So it was just all, like, bad timing. There was no, like, wait, did she get, like, drugged anything? It was all bad timing?
Unbelievable! A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. Only he hadn't thought of channeling Mumbo Jumbo. Mumbo Jumbo. Becoming Aini has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the cult, I hate it. I hate it all. I like that crying gif.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? Why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Because I believe one thing has been more crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I am perfect. Me, Francesca von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be a broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! Ow! Jeez, stop! Stop! Oh my god, please, stop. Stop, don't stop. Whoa! Oh my god, you killed him! You killed Phoenix! Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! What the fuck did you kill Phoenix? This card is a fraud, a sham! Oh my god, you had the worst, like, I think that's even worse, the worst freak out than, like, your dad. Poor Phoenix, you killed him!
Now then, it looks like it will be some sort of before Mr. Wright regains consciousness.
I think, like, you're getting points deducted for that, Von Karma. Bro, Phoenix, I'm so sorry.
I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Well, there's gonna be like a... Well, so... Is Morgan Fay gonna be like in jail now? Justice for all reals.
As all the court is adjourned.
So are we putting Morgan in the jail or not? Because I feel like there has to be more. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Also, how's Pearls gonna feel about this? Congratulations, Maya.
Sis!
Dude, Pearls is gonna be sad. It's going good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis? In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent.
A familiar sense.
I was inside the clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
That's right. Oh. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Lala would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had committed a murder. She had the plan down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know...
But I really don't want something like this happening ever again.
I hope, dude, I hope this doesn't happen ever again to Maya. Unless it does. If it does, poor Maya. This is like the 3rd time. Like, I wonder if Maya gets like committed for fraud again for murder.
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me why my aunt really did something so horrible. Why would she help Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Oh. Can we get, like, a picture of your mom's to show? It's probably in the evidence. Something about, like, master related? Something with the mysterious light. Fee Manor. Shirley Chamber. Maybe it's this, because it shows like, oh, you have magical power, mysterious power, and I don't. Is it actually over? It feels like, I feel like there's more. I feel like the trial's not like, the whole case is not over yet, but like, I felt that we were gonna have like a huge like, one-on-one against the ants. But I guess not? Is it Pearl? Maybe, wait, let's press on Pearl.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Korean Village, and that person will be you, Maya.
Hands?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then?
The branch family, my aunts.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
And
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying... I thought so. Oh, she knew too! Oh shit, oddly these sisters knew! Oh my gosh. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder. cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor, was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. That was the— oh man, okay, so that's the end of the episode. I felt like there was gonna be more to that, but I guess not. So I guess Morgan might have more than we thought. Okay, a brand new episode has been added. Okay, I thought I was gonna actually finish this episode, like, next week, but I guess not. That was a good episode, though. That was a really good episode. Okay, so I might stop... Actually, let's not stop here. We might... Let's see a little bit of episode 3 and then we can stop. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. The world's greatest magician. The one, the only. Maximilian Galactica. He's gonna die, guys. Oh boy, this case? Oh! I'm assuming it's gonna be really wild. Or is this like a really tough one? He died, guys! He's dead! December 26, 8:12 p.m. Very big circus entrance. Oh, this is like the same time around the SL9 case thing. Okay. It's one of the most disliked cases. Oh. Okay. That makes me a little worried. I wonder why. Okay. Okay, maybe we can stop here. I thought there was gonna be something down where, like, someone died, but I guess not. Okay, so I'm assuming what's gonna happen is that, like, someone dies in front of our eyes again, from what I'm getting at. But I'm really curious why it's one of the most disliked cases. That's kind of, like, not piqued my interest, but, like, that's maybe, like, a little suspicious to see what this case is gonna be like. I have not seen, like, because from so far, all the cases have been pretty good. I wonder why this case is not gonna be good. We'll see. We'll see next time. We'll see next week. But anyways, that was a really... Damn, that episode, though. I can't believe they did go for the thing where, like, Aini wasn't Aini, it was my Mimi. I really thought that we were gonna have, like, 3 trials also, but, like... 07, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like that episode was a lot shorter than I thought. It didn't feel rushed to me. I think it was paced pretty well. I think I just expected it to be a lot longer, especially with what's going down with Morgan Fay. And I really thought we were gonna have like I thought we were gonna have like a 1v1 with Morgan on that trial. But no, we didn't. It was like, oh, she had a perfect case. It was just Aini. Well, I mean Mimi who messed up, but yeah. Damn. So, also, I really thought it was gonna be like, oh, Mimi got revenge because she was actually, like, drugged in the car and everything was pointed at her and she wanted revenge and the doctor did something or something else did something, but no, it was just, like, all bad timing, which is awful for Mimi. That's, like, very tragic character, like, I guess timeline right there. That's awful for her. I feel bad, but damn. Also, Von Karma, I still don't know what to think about her yet. I don't hate her, but I don't like her either. But, God, I think there is some points that deducted for me when she, like, really beat out the shit of Phoenix. God, Phoenix did not deserve that. He's just doing his job, please. I feel like Phoenix just gets, like, a lot of hate from the other characters, and I'm like, my guy, he's just doing his job, please. Like, I get maybe, like, the people on the stand, but, like, the other people, like, the judge sometimes, and, like, the Von Karma, I guess Von Karma has a point, though, because she wants revenge to, like, because of what happened to her dad. But that was on her dad. That's all his fault, though. He deserved it. Not us. Anyway. Yeah, but I want to see, I'm assuming in this, like, whole game, Von Karma's gonna have, like, how like changed what she's like, because yeah, she definitely acts like her dad. Like, she does not seem to care if the person is innocent, she just wants to win. And that's a lot worse than like with Edgeworth. Edgeworth wanted, like, thought like, oh, every person is bad, so I'm actually going to like prove that this person is evil because I think they're evil, right? He didn't want to do it because he wanted to win. But with Miss Von Karma, she's like a lot worse. She just does not care. She just wants to win like her dad. So I wonder to see how she is going to change. Maybe she might be committed of murder again. Like, maybe she might, like with Edgeworth, but we'll see. And we have to defend her. That would be like interesting, but I don't think that's what this game is gonna go for. I don't think the game's gonna repeat something like that again. Maybe we do something in episode 5 that might give her a change of heart, but yeah. Okay, I think that's all my thoughts for, like, this game. For that episode. That was a really good episode. You know, actually, maybe if... Once I'm done with the trilogy, I might do a ranking system out of all the episodes. Because I feel like we've gone through a lot... There's, like, a lot of cases that I really like, and I think that would be really cool if I ranked them, but we'll see. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Probably play this next week, maybe like, hopefully 2 days of Phoenix Wright, but we'll see. Anyways, I would head out now. It's been fun, it's been a really interesting, it's just been a really interesting case. I don't think it tops like the case 5 for me, or case 4, but it's pretty good. Especially with the plot twist, but yeah. I'll be heading out. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, wherever you are. Bye bye.